This is Intimacy with Boseola Samuel. I welcome us today. Last week we started to look at the sexual differences between a man and a woman, and we said they are majorly responsible for the lack of sexual fulfillment couples suffer in marriage. And we identified these differences under three headings. Number one, we said a man differs from a woman in the area of their sexual need. Then number two, in the area of their arousal pattern. And then number three, we said in the area of their sexual responses. Last week, we looked at the sexual need of a man and a woman. We said the sexual need of a man is purely physical. It has nothing to do with his emotion. But for a woman, sex is an emotional thing. A woman must be emotionally committed. Connected. A woman needs to feel loved before she can have good sex with her husband. And this is essential if a couple will enjoy good sex together. So now today we are going to the second area of difference of a man and a woman, and that is in the area of their arousal pattern. When we talk about arousal pattern, what are we talking about? We're talking about the way they are aroused. What stimulates a man for sex differs from what stimulates a woman for sex. But we are going right now for a short break. When we come back, we continue. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Before we went on break, we were looking at, the area, the sexual differences between a man and a woman, and we said a man differs from a woman in the area of the arousal pattern. In other words, how a man is aroused for sex differs from that of a woman. In the area of arousal pattern, a man is stimulated for sex by what he sees. So it is his eyes that directs his body. That is why it is possible for a man to see his wife dressing up. He sees the naked body of his wife, and immediately his body comes up. He's ready to have sex. But this is not so with a woman. A woman must be stimulated mentally and physically before she can be ready for sex. How does a man do this? Through tender words, through tender touches, good words, quality time together with your wife. All these are things that prepare your wife for sex. It is wrong for you to think that because you see your wife and your body comes up immediately, your wife's body also must come up immediately. It doesn't happen that way with a woman. You must take time. Say nice things to your wife. Spend quality time with her. All these are things that prepare her for sex. Next week is another time. I look forward to seeing you next week. Share this video. Follow us on our social media handle. Stay refreshed.